Hey everybody, back again. James, Full Chisel Chainsaw Artistry. This is a log I started. I posted some pictures of it on my social pages, and what we got is a couple of spots here. They're kind of icky, and I didn't realize how deep they were. I thought they were just superficial. I carved everything, and as I got it in here and it got to drying some more, I noticed that these were kind of icky spots. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of a repair, and if anybody has any input, feel free to help me out. So I've already got a piece of scrap I think is gonna work, and so now I'm just working on fitting it in there so we can glue it up. I think that's going to be a good fit. Pop that baby out, put some glue on it. So y'all, I've still got some carving to do on it. I'll have to fill that gap, I'm sure. Which is not hard to do. A little bit of glue. It's bigger than I'd like, but a little bit of glue and a little bit of sawdust. We'll pack that in there. because this is going to be natural. I'll do a little bit of burning on it, you guys, but this is going to a local company for a display piece that they want to showcase some of their oil products and stuff on. So so we're just going to fill that in because, like I said, this is going to get carved back off. Yeah, don't be afraid to use the glue. Glue is your friend. This is all, like I said, most of this is going to get carved off anyway. I just wanted to fill in that rotted wood that we didn't think was going to be in there. I guess it's time for me to change masks. Woo! That one's yucky. And I usually keep a little water out here. Just use some water out of my cup, clean up with. Now guys, a little trick that some of you may use cardboard or paper, or I got these cloth-like shop rags. You can see them right there. I think I got them at Walmart. Let me see about the brand. Pretty sure I got them at Walmart. They're Intex, they say. Any of these will work, but these are kind of like a, I don't know what you want to call them. They're kind of like a dryer sheet. So they're kind of clingy. And so like you can see, here's the spot that I cut. But I take these and I drape them over this because they'll kind of stick to that fuzzy area. I don't know if you guys can see that far down or not. But anyway, they stick a little bit to this fuzzy area from where you've carved, right? So now you can just take your marker. Let me see if that's on there. Yeah, you can just take your marker and draw like this one. So, you know, there's the piece that I need. And so I can just draw with my marker, kind of in feeling where I need. And scissors work a lot better, but then I just come back with a knife over here on my bench. I just come over here to the bench and to cut out my piece. Then I put it back over it just to kind of see. I'm pretty close. So then I'll just find another piece of scrap. That piece is kind of deep, you know, so I'll look for a thick piece like that. That was originally the piece I cut a little short. But, you know, I'll have to find a thicker, or I'll have to cut a piece off, you know, of a piece of wood or a small log. And I'll fill that in, do the same thing, pack it with some sawdust. And, but then this is all going to get reshaped and carved anyway. So a lot of that's going to come out of there. So you're not going to see a lot of that, you know. This right here would be the same thing. This is the eagle's tail. It's got to get carved down, thinned down, you know. But like I said, I didn't anticipate this to be this deep. You know, that's a good 1.25 inches deep that I wasn't anticipating for. So anyway, I'll get a piece. You guys kind of seen how I do it. So there you go. Enjoy. Like my pops always says, keep up the good things.